President János Áder and his wife, paying an unofficial 3-day visit to Transylvania, set up a wooden headboard on the hilltop Nyergestető, the site of a memorable battle of the 1848-49 War of Independence. In Mádéfalva, they laid a wreath on the memorial of secular martyrs. Áder called it a must that young Hungarians should be familiarized with what had happened in 1848-49.
The Alliance of Vojvodina Hungarians can send 6 representatives to Serbia's parliament, according to preliminary official data released after the Serbian parliamentary election held over the weekend. This is the best result of the Hungarian minorities' representatives over the past 20 years. The number of voters for the Hungarian party has grown considerably, István Pásztor, the party's president, said. The VMS is not preparing to take up any posts in the government, but strives to press for the implementation of as many elements of their programs as possible. The Hungarian candidate, fielded in Slovakia's presidential election, received 100,000 votes in the ballot's first round on Sunday. Gyula Bárdos garnered 5%. The first round was won by Robert Fico, the left-wing's candidate, but with fewer votes than pollsters expected. The Slovak media were in broad agreement that the win was not convincing enough for Fico to be showing the run-up. He will run against entrepreneur Andrej Kiska in the second round. The Hungarian media has a duty to broadcast news about the whole Hungarian nation. Deputy Prime Minister Zsolt Semjén, who is in charge of Hungarian communities abroad, said in a video message to a media conference in Kolozsvár. Zsolt Németh, the state secretary at the foreign ministry, called the cooperation of Hungarian media outlets in the Carpathian Basin a key issue. The network of media correspondents for reporting about Hungarian communities abroad had dissolved by 2010, but has been re-established, acting Director General of MTVA László Zsolt Szabó said.
Zsolt Németh, Hungary's State Secretary for Foreign Affairs, met leaders of Ukraine's Transcarpathia County for talks on strategic cooperation, infrastructure development along the Hungary-Ukraine border, issues around the ethnic Hungarian minority, and energy in Uzhhorod. Németh underlined Hungary's continued support to Ukraine's efforts to preserve the country's territorial integrity. Hungary does not recognize Crimea's recent referendum, Németh said. He added that Hungary would contribute significant amounts to the renovation of cultural facilities and schools in Transcarpathia.
The goals of the Democratic Alliance of Hungarians in Romania and the Hungarian Civic Party are identical, but reaching them is what divides them, said Hunor Kelemen after signing a cooperation agreement between the two parties. The Civic Party supports RMDS's Euro-parliamentary campaign, but is not fielding candidates on the larger party's list. However, the two are framing a draft proposal for the autonomy of Szeklerland in a joint committee.
The National Election Office has received the first 47 postal votes. Those without an address of residence in Hungary can submit their vote by post for the April 6th general election, and the office posted the first voting packages this week. Hungarian citizens abroad have 2 days left to register to vote. Many people have contacted the democracy centers in Pennsylvania for help, and a total of more than 186,000 people have registered to vote so far. The natural beauty and gastronomic feats of Szeklerland and the folk art of the people living there will be presented to the visitors at the 5th Szekler Festival of Budapest. Every year a different town or village is in focus, and this year's honorary guest is Csíkszentdomokos. Producers of artisan food products have arrived from all over Szeklerland. Organizers said the event has attracted so much interest that future festivals are planned to be held at several locations in Budapest and around Hungary.